it's over. He did it! But...
Does this mean the rivalry's complete?
Yeah, looks like our little improv routine did the trick.
What the? It's just as I feared.
I don't understand. Your wounds aren't fatal like they were in the Infernal Castle.
Yeah, you've made it through way worse than this. Stay with us, Crow!
Well, here's your answer. Ordine's power is Valamar's now. And with it, whatever it was that kept me alive. Each successive rivalry will lead you to the root of this curse.
Not another word. You must conserve your strength.
Celine, help me! We can't leave him like this! I'm with you.
What's happened? Is he fading?
You'd think I'd be used to this by now. I guess karma really is a bitch. At least this time, our power can live on through you. Sorry for making you guys go through this a second time. Long as Reen's got you guys on his side, I know he'll be alright. Just do me a solid and bring Jellica back to her senses for me. Okay?
Like hell, you've played enough hooky for 2 lifetimes as it is.
And what about Toa? Or George? They deserve that closure just as much as you.
You guys managed to bring Reen back from the brink. That's no small feat. Guy's a real drama queen, though. Take it from me. Second he starts acting all spoiled and mopey, you pull him right back out, okay?
Stop talking like that! You can't just give up!
Don't you understand how much you mean to him? You're the only one acting spoiled here, Crow.
Instructor Reen.
Hey, what do you think you're...
Pull yourself together, Crow Armbrust. The world is about to crumble. Not just beneath my feet, but yours as well. Are you really just going to take the easy way out? Now of all times?
But how is he sticking around? Ooh.
What the? How are you?
Look, Valamar, he's...
Stopped absorbing Ordine's power? That's not it. He's reversing the flow. Inconceivable.
Screw the rivalry. I won't do this to you. I won't be responsible for your death. You're going to live, damn it. You hear me? You're going to fight and struggle and survive no matter what it takes. I won't let you off the hook that easily. You've got a ton of interest to pay back.
Yeah. Smile across my face.
They're coming back!
And it's as though something's happening between them.
Yes, perhaps it's...
Come back to us, Crow! I need you. We all need you!
Reen's always had a...
Exactamundo! We're no quitters, right, Crow?
That voice...
Everyone heard that?
I see. So, all this time...
Reen's always had a very interesting relationship with Crow. Like, he defines like the entirety of the connections he's made by essentially... At least how I interpret it is like... So, Reen's whole story is that he's basically, like I said before, like the hero, that all the heroic stuff fucks him over, basically, and that's his whole thing. But the like good thing that he has in his life are like the connections that he made, and that really began to blossom, and he really began to see that as Cold Steel went on. And then Crow's betrayal turned into just the cornerstone of him doubting that, and also the idea in his head of redeeming the idea that that was something worth fighting for still. And he just sort of became the focal point of Reen's almost obsession with those connections in his life. That's how I interpret it.
What's that noise? It sounds like waves. I thought we were way down in the Soul Shrine.
Hey, rise and shine, princess.
Give me a break. How many times is he gonna put us through this?
For once, I agree. What will we do with him?
There's a nice ocean right over there.
I believe I now understand what it means to feel frustrated.
Yeah, if this is your first time, good on you, Allie. You've got a will of steel.
Guess you'll just have to take it out on him sometime.
Don't you lot ever take anything seriously?
No. And that's the best part about it. Duvalie, don't you want to be a part of this? Don't you? Come on.
Oh.
Crow's voice was there, so...
I remember this place.
Well, I should hope so. This is the lodge on Brionia Island. We brought you here so you could rest a bit.
Oh, sure. It's only been like 6 friggin' hours. You done with your little beauty sleep yet, or what? Try to take it easy on him. You'd be tired too if you went all out the way he did.
Though we do need to start planning for the rivalries to come at some point.
Right, the rivalry. What happened after... Oh. Hey there, Duvalie.
Excuse me? That's Duvalie the Swift to you.
I'll have to write that down so I can remember. That's how you want to be addressed?
I get the feeling you've become a bit too accustomed to my presence.
Sorry. I was just surprised, is all.
You didn't sound surprised. I'm just gonna note that. Is he hiding, like, purposely? Oh, right, there's another bed.
Hey, how's it going? I woke up just a little bit ago, but I can't really move much either. Honestly, I could have used a few more hours in Dreamland.
Crow. Then, everything worked out okay.
Looks that way. Just couldn't let me have my big moment, could you?
And it's good he didn't. It would have been your last otherwise.
Emma, Celine, what exactly happened back there?
Good question.
I can only make a guess based on the flow of mana, but I believe Valimar has made Ordine into a servant of sorts.
Okay.
So, like what the Dark Dragon did to those Calvardians. He's like night-touched, but with a K.
You already had a K, though.
Not quite. Those soldiers were nothing more than slaves to their master's will. In this case, it's more of a matter of kinship, of sharing a spiritual link, like the one Emma and I have.
I see. So it's like my connection with Clown Soleus.
But does that satisfy the results of the rivalry? Why would it?
Then the two divine knights have become lord and retainer, in a certain sense.
It must have extended to the Awakeners too. Otherwise, Crow would have disappeared by now.
Presumably, Ordine still has its connection with Crow, and whatever was keeping him alive.
As rivalries go, this one wasn't exactly by the book.
Because we have so much experience in that.
Ordine's still here, for one. Valimar didn't absorb his power.
Well, sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Why don't we do this for literally every single one? And if the point is, does he have to get absorbed eventually? For this to actually play out? would this cause like a wrinkle that makes it impossible unless someone else, like if we take out everyone else and we just stay these two in this state, would we be forever in a state where the rivalries can't be completed? Could we do this with more people to make it even more of a possible thing to happen?
I mean, now we're up a man and a Divine Knight.
Agreed. Ordean will be a welcome addition to our forces. And with Crow now in our ranks as well, it will make a world of difference.
Oh, counting me in already, huh?
Yeah, you don't have a choice anymore. You'll be paying off that interest for a long time. A long time.
Well, no use arguing about it. To the victor goes the spoils. Besides, until we manage to put this great Twilight business to an end, I'm living on borrowed time.
Crow.
Does that mean the great Twilight stuff and all that's gonna, like, does that mean that you won't be able to get through it without dying no matter what? Once it ends in the end, it ends?
Then your ultimate fate remains unchanged.
Yep, any way you slice it, my being here contradicts reality itself. Doesn't matter what you, Adios, or anyone else has to say about it. My fate's not gonna change one bit. Am I right, Gaius? Emma?
Unfortunately so.
As much as we hate to admit it.
Crow.
So what? We're supposed to just let it happen?
There has to be something we can do.
Juna. Altina.
Screw Adios then. What's she even good for?
Fair point. What is she even good for? Like, even in, like, the scriptures and shit, what do they say that she does? She sure as hell hasn't done shit in all the fucking shit we've done. What, like, gave us these Septarians that have been causing us nothing but grief?
We can worry about that later. Because right here, right now, you're still alive. I won't accept this fate of yours as a hard and fast truth. As long as you're still here, I'm not giving up on you. But for now, I'm just happy you're back with Class 7. Back where you belong.
Exactly.
That's right.
I swear, you're all just as sentimental as ever.
Welcome back, Crow. You're one of us again. So, let's give it all we've got. Just the way we always have.
Screw it. I gotta pay all that interest back one way or another, right?
About time.
Seems our lost little lamb has found his way back to the flock.
Honestly, I am in awe of how much time you lot fritter away on sentimentality.
I know, right?
And what of you then? What do you intend to do from here on?
What I intend to do is none of your concern.
I do think it matters, because I think the collective that is us is also your ride. So you came here presumably to basically be his +1 as part of the rivalry ritual, right? That was your goal in being part of this, in the hopes of what he proposed, as in maybe throw a wrinkle in it before it gets started proper. That sort of thing?
This is as far as my charity goes. Come tomorrow, I'll be going bye-bye.
Sure, okay. I don't really... Honestly, I'm not going to get my hopes up. I don't actually expect you to be, like, a long-term party member anyways.
Bye-bye?
So where are you going then? Can't really do much anymore without the society backing you up, right?
You did mention something about getting to the bottom of Ouroboros' plans. You've got some other allies to fall back on, I take it.
Do you even have a plan to get off this island to begin with?
Swimming, you know, in heavy armor. Sounds like a plan.
I'm not too familiar with it, but the Society does employ some form of teleportation technique, as I recall.
You're not familiar, eh? Hey, Duvalie, please teach us it. Please. Actually, her ability to teleport off of here. That could be very... Oh my goodness, we could start speculation on how they actually teleport. We could do that.
If it came down to it, I could simply swim back to Ordis. Yes, that's right.
Yes, I knew it.
Your chance of survival caps out at 0%.
I think you're being a bit generous there, Allie.
Looks like the Swift's been stopped cold.
I mean, she'll die at a very swift rate once she starts, sinking in heavy armor, but breathing is overrated.
I guess you can only use their teleportation when you're actively working with them, huh?
Good point. Why would that lock them out or lock them in? Do they go and, turn something on and off? Is it something that is part of your mental status that allows you to be a part of it? Seriously, guys, why don't we talk about their teleportation more? It's so OP.
Listen, Duvalie, I get it. I know things might seem a little weird given all the history between you guys, but things are different now. So how about you and I take a load off and let someone else take the reins for a change?
Isn't that all?
Excuse me?
Technically, isn't that all she does in term? She takes orders, and I suppose she's the leader of them too.
I think that fight must have addled your brains. What kind of fool do you take me for? I am, or was, a proud member of the Stahlritter. The very idea is utterly ridiculous.
Maybe so. We do still owe you for backing us up at the Black Workshop. Not to mention the help you've given us here on Brionia. We couldn't have completed the rivalry without you.
Our paths have crossed so often. At this point, it can only be fate. But you may consider it just a temporary arrangement, if you'd like. At least until you figure things out for your own.
In addition, your lord will surely be involved in the rivalries we will face in the near future. Coming along with us could yield quite a wealth of information about her, don't you think?
Well, my lord is most certainly, I suppose, were I to play my cards right.
She always knows just what buttons to push, huh?
This girl's one to watch out for.
We know.
This is nothing compared to the way she organized the Viceland army.
Oh yeah, Muse's got playing people down to an art.
Ahem, if we could get back to the matter at hand, I have decided to help you out a bit. For now.
Really?
But remember this, Class 7. We are not friends. Our cooperation is one of convenience and nothing more.
I look forward to working with you, bestest friend. My bestest friend ever. Yay! Are they gonna make her a party member proper? I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up. Oh, okay, I've been recording for 4 hours. I should probably stop there. Man, we got thrown into some stuff pretty quickly, eh? Okay, well, we now have bestest friend on board. Duvalie, the bestest friend. The swiftest friend. The swiftest being my friend. Yes. Okay. I'll see y'all next time. Drive safely, everyone. And hello and welcome back to Trails of Cold and Steel 4. Last time, we got Crow to be alive. I actually gave some thought about why it was possible, and I wonder if the reason that he was able to make Ordine into a subordinate had more to do with the connection that they all have to Reen and the Class 7 connection and whatnot, because it's not like Crow doesn't have that. So, yeah. Basically, one reason to think that these probably aren't going to go smoothly is just making everyone the subordinates and never having shit actually get absorbed and whatnot. Wide-range radars showing no activity detected. We've successfully exited the Air Force's surveillance range. Wow, you really know your stuff. I can see you're putting your branch campus training to good use here. Oh, it's nothing, really. You guys seem a little short on hands. Are you sure you can make it work? This is more than enough, actually. If anything, things might start to get a little too cramped. Just looking at this bridge, yeah, a little. Yeah, the ship's already a bit of a tight fit for us as it is. And given our objectives, it's only going to become more of a crowd from here on out. What happened? Alright, so what next? Want to go find Toa and the other former students? Yeah, that's what we did last time we were in such a situation. Yeah, we all felt their presence back at the workshop. I definitely remember sensing Toa, Princess Alphen, and Elise. There are others too, but it was hard to make them all out. There are others. Okay, I wonder if other people have. Like, anyone he's made a connection to technically is connected to him? Maybe? Mind you, the connections to him in this capacity I see sort of similar to the connections like the Awakeners might have to like the Great One and stuff like that. It's all kosher. It makes sense enough, at the very least, for my speculative understanding of the world. It wasn't clear where they were, though. They all did their part in helping us find Reen again. What exactly was that? What exactly was that? Kind of an amalgamation of images from all over the Empire, projected through the spirit veins, I think. It seemed like it focused on people Reen had strong connections to, who'd be willing to help him. There was a similar connection made when he brought his power under control, just for a second. Since it was only a fleeting vision, it's only natural you wouldn't have time to pick out everyone's precise locations. But at least we know they're all safe for now. But Reen, you also have some sort of connection via the sacrifice stuff. Does that help you pinpoint locations at this point? However, I would rather not leave Instructor Toa or Elise to fend for themselves. Princess Alphen, on the other hand, she's too close to Reen. No. The person controlling Reen likes her too much. We cannot get her. Agreed. I'm concerned about Princess Alphen as well. Well, St. Stry is closed, and we don't know how anyone in the Imperial family is doing other than Prince Cedric. Maybe they're on lockdown because of their connection to us. Or just because the Empire's about to go to war. They could be on lockdown because of that. We sure have a lot of friends and family whose whereabouts are presently unknown. I've asked the General to search for them, but she hasn't come up with anything so far. Times are tough. We've got the Great Twilight and the rivalries to deal with, plus the upcoming war. We need to decide whether we want to assist the Wiseland army, or find another way. Not to mention, whether we want to draw out the rivalries for as long as possible, or get them done as fast as we can. We might not have time to hesitate. I am tired of feeling like a pawn in someone else's game. Be that as a sacrifice for the Great Twilight, or as a participant in these rivalries. Instead of resigning myself to my fate, or some larger flow of things, and just being pushed along, I want to start moving on my own, beginning with protecting the things precious to me in my own hands and by my own decisions. Just like how all of you worked so hard to rescue me. Reen? Elise and Toa are only the start. There are others all over the place who are experiencing troubles. Mintz and the others in Heimdall. Not to mention friends, family, and everyone else who's helped us along the way. Let's start by taking back the bonds that Class 7 has forged over the years and expand them even further. If we do, I think our bonds can spread throughout the Empire, maybe even the world. That would be interesting. I wonder. Could you counteract the curse if you make it strong enough? Could you basically make something that is the will of non-conflict to basically cancel it out? That would certainly be friendship saves the day to an extreme degree, but there is some sense to it if they go that direction. Instructor Reen? Well said, old friend. No more being used as a pawn, huh? Yeah, that sounds good to me. You've been carrying all this for a long time now, haven't you? I always knew you were the heart and soul of Class 7. And now, you're spreading your influence out further and further. I mean, it's the least I can do, right? The world wouldn't be about to end if it wasn't for me. When I fell hard. But now I have a chance to make amends. I reject Operations Jormungandr and Mio Mirage and what they stand for. I want to spend what little time we have left protecting the ones we love. There has to be another way. One that only Class 7 can achieve. This will be our final operation as a class. What do you say? He says like, "Aw, you're just rejecting my thing outright. Aw." I mean, she sort of did anyways, but you know. Let's do it! So that's our decision. It might sound like a fool's errand, but we're sticking with it. What about you two? Will you still help us? It's a little late to be asking that. I've known you guys or a group of optimistic saps for 2 years now. I wouldn't have come back if that was a deal breaker for me. Besides, I still have to settle things with Toa, Jellica, that idiot George. I'll follow you to the depths of Gehenna and back, whatever you decide to do. Nice. It matters little to me since this is only a temporary arrangement. But I don't mind lending a hand to you helpless young dreamers. I'm interested in seeing the full extent of your resolve. Yay! How temporary, by the way, Bess's friend. This is what I want in the game. What I want is you know how they do the like name drops where they show the name and they'll often show like a title if they have one and that sort of stuff. I wanted to drop and have Duvalie, Reen's bestest friend. Well, at any rate, are you two finished suiting up? No. Suits you, definitely. Suits you, definitely. Yeah, couldn't exactly show around town in my other getup. I've had these threads ready for a while now. Well, got a real sense of style when you're not doing the whole mysterious villain thing. Yeah, you're looking snazzy. You've quite a tasteful outfit on yourself. It looks professionally tailored, even. It stands to reason that you would have worn casual attire before at some point. A soldier's armor is a soldier's pride, but I do carry plain clothes around for when I need to blend in. Though until I find the answers I seek, I'm ill-worthy of donning my armor again. I feel like there was some point in the games. It's because this was a long time ago, like, maybe in the crossbow stuff, where, like, maybe it was one of the early Cold Steel things, where supposedly, like, she showed up, but she was, like, in casual clothing and was really on the down low, but they never really pointed out that it was her, or something like that. I see. They're all set to go, then. Grow, Duvalie, welcome to the team. Yay! And thanks for helping us out again, guys. We'll need to use your ship some more while we fumble around searching. Hey now, think nothing of it. I mean, that's literally the only thing we're tasked with doing, so... Though it seems security has been on the rise all throughout the Empire since yesterday, specifically. They probably noticed it going down, yeah? The rivalry. We may be limited to the western parts of Erebonia in terms of where it's safe to land. Pom and ERRAND should both be fairly safe bets. I suspect the more details we learn about security, the more viable locations we'll discover. That doesn't leave us with much, but I guess it's better than nothing. Steady doesn't. We can check how things are, one area at a time. In the meantime, though, maybe our connections can help throw some intel our way. get in touch with Arnold and see if he can reach some of our contacts further east. And I'll touch base with some of the RF members over on my end, ones that we're sure we can trust. We've got some guild members on the move too, both domestic and Liberlian. We can get the gist of the situation through various requests they send in. Would be alright if we use the Merkbuzz, would it be alright if we use the Merkbuzz computers to check those out? Ooh, we have a typo. There have been a few very noticeable typos, but they have been fairly few and far between. Of course, you can use this one right over there. Okay, yep, request time. Hey guys, we have side quests now. Semi-required. The Pink Dad. We've been getting reports that a particularly dangerous group of monsters has appeared near Pom Road. Okay. Monster Creepink Squad. Oh, it's like pink creepy sheep. And Burgess Amor. Oh, this probably has to do with Oliver. I recently had the supremely good fortune to acquire some rare ingredients. Oh, from Orvin. Okay. But lost them somewhere along my journey. I need to return to the Burrow post haste, so I'm unable to search for them myself. I would be sincerely grateful for any help. Meet me at the rest area of Tice Gate. Semi-required. Wads of cash. Manager Gallant. The town just ain't what it used to be, and I've been trying to think of a way to support folks who are suffering. If you got the time, maybe you could hear me out. I'll be waiting at the manager's residence in Parm. Got it. Well, there's definitely a few points of concern here. Honestly, none of them are the sort of thing that we should be doing, like, currently. I feel like there's much higher priorities, but we'll do them anyways. Yeah, I get the feeling that St. Ark might have been blocked off entirely. Let's look into these. We'll have to decide if we want to take care of that one monster as well. Right. We're ready to head down at any time. Our group's pretty massive, though. Should we maybe trim it down a bit? Perhaps 6, maybe 7 of us at most would be a reasonable benchmark. Should we split up and have people take care of different stuff then? But don't hesitate to let me know if you require my services. Yes, I do. I'm gonna find a way to make her work. She was underwhelming, but I had a few ideas. Maybe if I could use like the Kurt strategy on her, where she's all about speed and putting out status ailments and just hitting hard and being someone who can have a lot of turns. You can also use them pretty reliably to actually, do things outside of the norm with their setup. What they're set up for, like use items or do something else that might be a bit unusual, that sort of thing. By the way, it would seem the workshop's received some new equipment. Seriously? Oh, we gotta make sure we check it out then. Yeesh, this is starting to seem more and more just like another field study, huh? Well, special ops missions in our case. Instructor, after careful discussion, Juna and the others and I have assigned the duty of first watch to me. As such, I'll be serving as your chaperone once we have landed. First watch? Chaperone? Oh, I appreciate the concern, guys, but you really don't need to worry so much. The curse's influence has subsided for now. I feel perfectly fine. I'm afraid this particular matter is not up for debate, Instructor. We will not take our eyes off of you for a single moment. Well, I guess I'm in no position to argue either way, I suppose. All right, Atina, just make sure you're prepared. Call you down once we get to the surface. Thank you, Instructor Rain. So basically, you have to. Well, I feel a little obligation to bring along Crow and Duvalie for this first little. Wow, 94. I still got these. Oh, I guess they've gone up a few levels, haven't they? Mid 80s now instead of like closer to 80. Okay, that's fine. I do feel some obligation to bring them along. Me saying Ash are just like part of my standard strategy at the moment. Juna and Kurt are good, but they're also sort of supplementary to what I tend to try to do. So, yeah. About quest checking and reporting. Quest confirmations report can be conducted via the open computer side of the bridge. If your AP passes certain thresholds, your report your tractor rate will increase. Each grants a reward, etc., etc. Quest reports may also be conducted via the Arcus too. Yay! You'll be able to progress the story once you complete at least one of the 2 semi-required requests. So everyone is waiting around on standby. Have a good idea to speak with them again. Bonding events? What? You can use bonding points to trigger a special bonding event with a particular ally. A bonding event for a female character marked with a heart indicates a special memory that can be shared with the character. This is an element that strongly affects the relationship of the 2 characters going forward. It is highly recommended that you view all events for any character you especially like. As with quests, please note that bonding events will disappear if you progress through the story. Can I get more? On your free days, you can use bonding points to participate. Okay. Oh, and okay, it's a literal, little heart sign. When you select a female character with a heart icon, you can share a special memory with them. When you have viewed all of these, the character's relationship with Breen will be greatly influenced. So is this like the system for getting their final sort of thing? I should go talk to Crow again. New weapons and armor cannot be purchased in all areas! Woo! Oh, okay. Oh, Siegfried outfit. It's a mask. Reen's torn... Oh, okay. I can now use the craft summon Valimar. Summon Ordine. Cool. So that shirt. I almost want him to save... it's torn up, but it's it easily... I do think it is his best outfit. I like the current one a bit, but it's more of a... It is not what I would want him to stick with permanently, I suppose is the best way of phrasing it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Hey, Duvalie! Do you like cat ears? You love cat ears, don't you? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Did I get a... No, I didn't get a swimsuit for her like I did every single other one. Wait, why are you in an apron? Is it her turn on the thing? Or something? I thought I got swimsuits for all the female characters. I guess she doesn't count as a female. Okay. I don't have to accept them here, I think. Yeah, I don't have to accept them. Well, hey Rosine. How's it going? So, you'll be taking command of the ship whenever Gaius is away, right? Yes, I can't promise it'll be entirely smooth sailing, but I can be ready at a moment's notice. No worries, Rosine. You've got this. Talk to her sitting in the captain's chair to go to different locations that are assembling your body. These features can be accessed through the quick travel and camp menus respectively. Got it. When I'm done with this, I need to contact the development division. Oh, only Sharon were here right now. No, I need to stop being so dependent. Lisa? Oh, Breen, I'm really embarrassed now. You don't need to be. If you're tired, you should rest. Can I get you a drink? Thanks, but I just had one. What sort of drink? Alcohol? Or mail? Oh, do you think it's more work? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Ellie was worried and just wanted to check on me. Ellie. Oh, she's in the SSS, right? She helped Juna and the others in Crossbell. You met her 3 months ago, right? Sorry, my audio crashed, so... It was weird. Yep, we've been sharing information with each other pretty frequently ever since. I ask her for advice about simple everyday stuff, too, though. About how to deal with a fucking dense guy who doesn't actually necessarily return your affections. What do you... And Ellie's just yeah, I'm supposed to be the canon love interest, but he keeps going after these other girls. Riksha? Really? Oh, Ellie's just oh my goodness, I know so much. He spent some time with me during, the first game. And even the second game a little bit, but then it became, Alphen, and then Musei showed up, and it's what? Well, that's good to hear. Anyway, try not to push yourself so hard. Yeah, I'll try. Okay. Well, I haven't had audio crash for a while, I guess. Bit weird. Oh, hey, you two. Monkeys, you guys taking a break? Yeah, we were just talking about how nice it'd be to get everyone together for a drink one of these days. Back in Nord, we brew this stuff called kumis. It's a liquor made from fermented mare's milk. I recently came of age and had a chance to try it for myself. Maybe when this is all over, you can come visit and we'll all have some together. Traditional Norcules. Huh. Sounds like something worth trying out. I've heard it has a mellow flavor that makes it popular with both men and women. I feel bad that our younger friends wouldn't get any spirits, but I think we could have a fun night. No doubt about it. Okay. Sounds fun. Interesting. And this doesn't have a lock. Oh, hey, Ash. Do you also sort of like your look better when you're mirrored? Ah, that feels better. The hell you looking at? Need something in here? No, I'm fine. Were you taking a shower? Why didn't you lock the door? Come to think of it, you always took a shower before heading out back of the dorm. You're right. I did bump into you a lot. You used to train in the morning, right? Yes, I picked it up from my mom. She used to nag me a lot saying that taking a shower in the mornings is what adults do. Okay, that makes sense now. Wait, what the hell am I doing talking to you about that? This ain't the place for chit-chat, you know? You're right. My bad. Okay. I mean, do you want, man? Oh, she does have one of those special memory markers on her, doesn't she? So how many do I get? I get 3, and there's quite a few options. Duvalie has 1. I should talk to people. Duvalie has... Duvalie, come here! Wait, where is she? No, she's in the training room. I went the wrong way. Duvalie, come here. Exorbitance like this is hardly the height of temperance, especially for a ship of the church. Though this gigantic mirror is handy for perfecting my form, I'll admit. It's pretty decked out, to be sure. All the better to utilize our time with while we're flying around. Also, based on this positioning, shouldn't Reen be in the mirror too? I may as well teach your pupils a thing or two. In that case, send them to me for training. It'll be just as much as a boon for me as it will for them. Training with Duvalie, huh? Even I'd have plenty to gain from that. I mean, yes? Why don't we try it out right now then? If that's alright with you, I mean. I'm sure you could use a warm-up after that rivalry. Besides, it might not be a bad idea to test out your lesson plan. I am a teacher. I've done this before. For a very small amount of time, technically, but still, I am a teacher. Very well. Let us go down to the surface then. A room as small as this is no place to spar. Okay. I wonder where we're physically gonna go then. Reen and Duvalie traveled to the outskirts of Pom. After finding a large enough area, they began training. Oh, yeah, that thing. That is some speed. No wonder they call you Duvalie the Swift. It is not an epithet I take lightly. I'm just getting started. Try to keep up. Otherwise you might die here. Duvalie? I told you, didn't I? You and I, we are not friends. But we're best... Yes, we're not friends. We're bestest friends. My cooperation with you is just a means to an end. If you stop being useful, I won't hesitate to get rid of you. Reen Swarzer, I stand before you not as an ally, but as a stall ritter of the society. You have no need to hold back as you would against a friend or a student. Show me your true power. Alright. I'm going all out. Ooh, are we gonna do this? Duvalie's training session now began in earnest. Oh, I wanted to actually fight. Through the battle, Reen was able to control his ogre power. But slowly but surely, he started to adjust to Duvalie's speed. She's so fast. No, don't get distracted by the clones. There's only one of her. Keep it together, Reen. The place you need to strike is... There. Duvalie, are you okay? Huh. A single attack won't put me out of action. You deserve praise for enduring that last blow, though. It seems you are not without hope after all. We'll see if you can replicate this performance in the future, though. Thanks, Duvalie. It's been a while since I was able to fight this seriously. Don't tell me you're used to training like this every day. Well, there's never any shortage of strong sparring opponents at the Society. Ines, Inea, our Lord Arianrod herself, even the Blade Lord himself. The Blade Lord. I've heard a lot about him. Tita and Agate seem to know him. He was Ouroboros' enforcer number 2, and a survivor of Hamel, right? Oh, and according to what Randy told me, he's even a match for the great Duvalie, the Swift, in battle. Yes. I may have told the SSS something like that. In truth, though, my skills don't even begin to compare with his. The sense of conviction, no, the sense of carnage in every swing of his sword was like nothing I've ever seen before. Carnage. Justice without the power to execute it is no justice at all. He and the Steel Maiden may follow different schools, but they agreed on this point. In the end, I'm no more than a mere child who's been allowed to live in their world. I was born into a minor noble family on the outskirts of the continent, but I lost everyone I loved in a bandit attack. Outskirts of the continent. Interesting. Like a sea town somewhere? There's not a whole lot of opportunity if it's on this side of the continent. I'm trying to think of places that it would be. Lord Arianrod found me and took me in. Any kind of strength I may have achieved, I owe entirely to her. Duvalie. I had no idea. Thank you for telling me about that. Now, more than ever, I know the path we need to take. You may not consider us friends, but we're not enemies anymore, at least. At the very least, we share a common goal. Right, bestest friend? So I'll do everything in my power to help you achieve it. Whatever happens, just try to remember that you do not have to shoulder this burden all alone. Right. Coming from you, that's hardly encouraging. But I have to admit, I'm not likely to find my lord by myself. I'll be counting on you to do your part, Swarzer. Sure, anytime. So, I mean, you keep saying this stuff, and I think the thing with Duvalie at the moment is that she has no idea what she even wants to achieve. She just wants... Oh, wow, that jumped a bit. Ooh, that jumped quite a bit. Can I actually send people to train with you? Yes? No? You're training on your own. I really have to apply myself. I hope you're not slacking, sports there. No, of course not. Got it. Okay, cool. That was a great use of time, right? You're behind the counter today. Yep, let me know if there's anything you need. Just not equipment. If you want, I can even make you some snacks. That'd be great. Thanks, Juna. But don't work too hard, okay? Look who's talking. We need you to be ready for battle, instructor. Not barely standing because you're exhausted. We've got us on your side. Don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it. Funny you say that. Altina told me off for trying to do everything on my own, too. Anyway, you have Pom Party in the Arcus, right? I have an account, too. Let me add you. I've already beat Estelle and whoever the first one was, Juna. We can play a game of that or Vantage Masters if you want. Take our minds off the stressful stuff. That's fine with me. Fantastic. Both at the same time. Only the first victory in Pom against a Class 7 memories. Oh no, I have to beat them, don't I? Oh no. Oh, I have to beat them at least once. Oh no.
You're on, instructor.
Well, that turned out pretty well.
One more. Come on.
I got like 7 all at once by accident. How'd that happen? I don't know. Whatever. Lance's masters now. You're gonna kick your butt in everything, Yuna. Let's go. Oh, you have Ranger too?
You're on, instructor.
I hope it didn't just copy my deck from before. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's all fine. Easy peasy.
One more. Come on.
That actually might be the easiest one I've had in a while. Gotta be honest.